like to go back and forth from where I'm editing and here. Just remember when you make changes on your editor that you'll need to refresh this for those changes to show. I freaked myself out a couple of times, like, I don't know why it's not showing, and it's because I wasn't refreshing. So here we can see the resume page that I've added, we can see my picture, we can see the video we embedded. The only reason I'm seeing this is because I'm logged in. If I wasn't logged in, I wouldn't see that. I've got my nice little URL, I can send someone my resume. So that's just kind of a basic overview. So how it looks would be the next thing I would like to talk about. Or actually, so posts are pretty much the same. They're just going to be more like those updates, you know, like, oh, this is an interesting article, or just finished working on this project. I had so much fun. And it's basically going to be the same visual editor. They just don't have a hierarchy like pages do. You can create categories, so you could do video projects, audio projects, photographs, you know, whatever kind of categories. Okay, so appearance. So this is so great. Why would anyone do the other kind of WordPress where you have to find your own hosting service? Well, it has a lot to do with the themes, because you are limited. You can't just purchase any theme and upload it. You are limited to the themes they provide you with this kind of WordPress, which is WordPress.com. We're going to talk about WordPress.org in a minute. WordPress.org is going to cost you more money, but it's going to give you more flexibility. This one is completely free, and you have a limited set of options to work with. So I can easily say, oh, okay, I like this one. Let's activate it. All right. Let me refresh. Oh. So they recently just added a lot of new themes to this, and so I'm really going to argue that you should be able to find something in here that would work for you. Widgets are great little tools that you can drag and add to certain places on your website. So, let's say I want to display the latest tweets from my Twitter on my website. I'm going to drag this here. How many tweets I want it to show, I want to hide replies, do I want to include retweets, text display between tweet and posting. I don't want anything, so that I'm going to save it. Now let's go back. And we've got our latest tweets. So all these widgets come built in, so it's awesome. And they all are drag and drop, and they're all really easy to set up. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to show you guys.
The questions you had about appearance or how to set up a post. Okay, sure, check it. That confused me the first time I learned it.
You got some theme options, so if I want that home to be in my main navigation, if I want to create my own RSS feed, different color schemes, so all kinds of stuff. And again, that 10-step guide to creating a WordPress site is going to walk you through most of this. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you is say you want to do this, but your big concern about this kind is, well, I don't want my domain to be .wordpress.com. I really want my own domain name. You can do that with this. You just go to domains. And you can actually purchase the domain through them. So I could, if sarahrubenstein.com was available, purchase it through them. I think it's like $10 a year for the domain name, and then I could have it connect to this blog still. Okay. So that's WordPress.com, where they host it for you. WordPress.org is where you can download the WordPress program. So why would people do that when this other tool is so great? Well, a lot of it has to do with having more control over the theme, and then it also lets you do plugins. So this is one we use in student life a lot, and so there are all kinds of customized themes that have a great back end that I can use. It's going to have some more sophisticated features on it. So maybe if I'm doing videos for my different journalism projects or different photographs I've taken and I really want to show them off in a slider kind of thing. So having this flexibility is sometimes why people go with this other kind. So you'll need a hosting company if you want to go this route. And a lot of hosting companies have one-click WordPress installs. The one I use outside of work and I usually recommend to people is this Bluehost. For a domain name and 1 year of hosting service, it costs $80. And you're usually not going to find a better deal than that. So I'm going to go to this demo login that they have just to show you how similar the back end is. And you can call them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if something happens with your site. They're so nice. They'll walk you through if you're having any troubles getting WordPress set up. So you do get something with that investment.
So, but you can't use a WordPress template on Bluehost?
Yes.
So then how come the back end is different?
Wait, I'm sorry.
You said the back end is similar, but you'd be using WordPress back end also?
Yes, but the WordPress program, not the one. Like you can do plugins on this and you can't on the other one. Okay, so here's my back end. I'm going to scroll down here. And I would just click WordPress. Similar. I'm always more than willing to, walk someone through it if they're having trouble. My office is just in the design center over here. For first time people creating a website, the hosted version is really the way I recommend you to go. You're talking about $80 investment for your hosting and domain name, and then probably about a $30 to $50 investment for one of the premium themes that looks a little cooler. So we're talking about over $100 investment to do it this way. So Blogger is another great tool, and they recently just released a bunch of updates to it, some new themes, and some other stuff. So it's definitely worth trying. If you already have a Google account, you can sign in with that. Okay. So here's my back end. And so I'm going to view the front end. So if I wanted to do a new post, I would click that. I can post. It's not going to give you pages like the other one did. Oh, never mind. Yes, it is. That's new. So you can have up to 10 pages. This HTML part is new as well. You can insert pictures. You can add a link. And so then I can pick how I want my pages to appear. And then let's refresh. So there it is.